Does Ifunayas' father have a part to be blamed in all of this family debacle? Is he a complete victim, or could he actually be a villain in this issue? Let's talk about it. Hello Diamonds, welcome to topisqotv. We're continuing our series about the Funanya Nigerian American lady who came back to Nigeria to rescue her father from his wicked siblings. If you have not seen the other videos in this series, please watch them and kindly drop a diamond emoji in the comment section. So let's talk. Before we start our conversation, I want to give a disclaimer. Now, we did not go to Ifunayas' family house to go and dig up this issue. We saw them on the streets of social media, so we can talk about it, okay? If you don't feel comfortable with such conversations, this is a good time for you to log off, go somewhere else, go do something. But if you want to talk, if you want us to banter, then please stay. Okay. Now, let me just give you 5 minutes to go. Have you gone? Lock the door. Bye. Okay, so let's talk, guys. Is Ifunaya's father a victim or a villain in this matter? Let us explore from the things that, or the information that has been in the public space in the last 1 week. Now, from Ifunaya's perspective, or the testimony that she gave, which brilliant testimony, amazing, the power of God, obedience to the Holy Spirit from that perspective. That's on the one hand. However, there are people who are poking holes and saying that there must be more to this story. Ifunaya has given us her story and we admire her strength and all of that, but there are people who are saying there's more to this story. How come Ifunaya's father's relatives had so much audacity when it came to as regards his personal family affairs? What gave them the audacity? They are saying that it did not start from just this family trip or family Ifunaya welfare trip that Ifunaya came back to Nigeria and discovered all that was happening. It must have been going on for years. So people are questioning with the way the father's family has responded, even with what we've seen on social media and all of that. People are like, there must be more to this case. And some people are saying that, first of all, if Naya's father's siblings, apart from Auntie Josephine, or should we say of blessed memory, who is late, all have their own families, why are they so invested in what is going on in their elder brother's family? To the point, if you have not been following this series, one of his brothers, who is based in Abuja, wrote a public statement on Facebook giving us, from his own perspective, some sort of history. According to that brother, he said when Ifunaya's father had a first son, something of that nature, according to the write-up was a bit confusing, but let us just stick with what he said. He said 7 months after I had the first son, he went to the hospital and said if the son is not his, the son should not survive. And that as soon as he left there, the son died. From that little one line, one sentence, any reasonable human being can deduce that there might have been allegations of infidelity in that marriage from the statements that was given there. Now, is it possible? This is a theory. It's not a fact. Is it possible that at some point, if Naya's father had vilified his wife, we don't know what is their private situation, we don't know that, okay, to his family, and based on that, because two truths can run concurrently, Two truths in the sense that there might have been a strain in the relationship between Ifunaya's parents, right? That's one truth. And based on what Ifunaya's father must have told his family, he might have told them this. Please hear what I'm saying. It is a theory, it's not a fact. We are just analyzing based on what is in public space, okay? Based on what he told his family, they might have carried a grudge since probably 30 years ago, and come to the conclusion that all the children from this woman are not their brother's children. That's one truth that some people in the family might be running, because they seem to say they have a legitimate claim as to want to separate their brother from his family from their own perspective. Please listen, from their own perspective. Now, the other truth or fact is, does that negate the fact that his siblings actually have resentment for him? No, it doesn't. So they capitalized on whatever information their brother must have given to them over the years to carry out their nefarious activities. Please hold that thought. Going by what Ifunaya's uncle wrote, his statements, he also mentioned that his brother came back with a briefcase, meaning that he had made so much money over the years, and when he was coming back, he only came back with a briefcase, and he was well taken care of. I think I should put that statement on the screen so that we can be reading it together. Looking at that statement from it's now deleted, what does that connotate for any reasonable human being? It shows that over the years this brother has been making so much money. Probably, we don't know, we cannot ascertain that. They might have asked him for different things, and he at some point he was not able to meet up, because everybody knows that life has different seasons. So, and the brother also gave us the information that Papa Ofunaya got married in his 40s. So he didn't get married when his age mates were getting married. And what was he doing? Obviously, he was hustling to take care of his siblings, okay? Because they also mentioned, or Ifunaya mentioned, that her father brought the uncle in America to America in the 80s. So we don't need any soothsayer or prophet to tell us that this man had taken care of his family over the years. We are all human beings. We all have blind spots, and it is a cautionary tale for everybody, because when you are doing well, most times if the people around you are not doing well like you, there's a lot of resentment. They always feel that if they are in your position, they will do better. If they are the ones that had that opportunity, they will do better. Now, one would leave to the imagination, how much investment did Ifunaya's father invest in these siblings that are causing this catastrophe? The one in the Francis in the village, Josephine in the village, Chris in Abuja, the man in America that he brought to America. He must have invested so much in them, and at some point they started resenting him. Probably the flow stopped, because from the picture we see that he has a large family. But it doesn't negate the fact that Ifunaya's father must have said some things to his family, and based on that they capitalized on what he told them. Because if you look at the statement that his brother also made, he said the father cut off Ifunaya. Now, we do not know if this behavior from Ifunaya's father was spiritually influenced. because during the course of this whole testimony we've heard, and also from the king of their village, I don't know if I've done the video, but the king of their village released a statement. I should go and look for it and give that and put it out there, what the king actually said from his own account of the issues, the events that happened, that they took the man to a native doctor at some point to blind his eyes. So we can build on that to say that probably over the years there had been a lot of diabolical stuff that had been thrown to this family. So it is possible that those things that Ifunayas' father was doing might have been influenced by the diabolical angle. It is possible. Or it may not have been influenced by the diabolical angle. We don't know. But is there an element of diabolical activities in this case? Yes, there is. There is. And we do not know to the extent. Is it possible that even that first son that they are claiming, they threw the arrow and the woman lost her first son? Is that possible? Is it also possible that the strain in his marriage was as a result of the diabolical arrows that they must have? Because we cannot be naive in this issue. So I leave that to all of us to deliberate in our minds. So was Ifunayas' father, or is alive, is Ifunayas' father a victim or a villain in this issue? And to conclude, to say that this is a cautionary tale for everybody. We must not negate or put aside the spiritual in our daily encounters, because the world is very deep. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here and continue the series in another video. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Bye.